Guys, it is Solid9 and I'm going to show you guys how to skip the boss fight in Call of Duty World War II on the Frozen Dawn. Now this is not really a glitch, this is basically a strategy, and with this strategy, if you do correctly, you should not see him do the bubble step or even the fire step at all, or the sun and moon. You should just simply keep on going through stages. It'll take you about 2 to 3 minutes to beat the boss this way, so definitely it's very fast. And it's a really cool strategy. Now the founders of this strategy is NPC, Legend, and Spine, so make sure to check them out down below and tell them that Solid9 sent me. But anyways, that's about it for that, and let's get right into this strategy. Now this is the main thing with the strategy. You really want people to bring this exact mod setup so you guys can skip the stages. And it is with Frontline, with Vicious, Determination, and Team Effort. Now with the primary, I will be getting into that later in the video. And what you guys want to bring for consumables is definitely heart consumables. That's really the only thing that you need to bring. Now once you guys get that, you guys be all good to get a primary. Now I'm going to get right into the weapons. Now the weapons that you will need to get this done is you want one person to have the Raven Claw, which is the Raven Gun Pack-a-Punch, and you want the other players to either have the M1A1 or the 9mm SAP. It doesn't matter which one you pick. And if you guys have 4 players, make sure that one person does not bring a frontline. Make sure he brings at least Shell Shock, which I recommend Shell Shock, so when they're shooting the boss, they don't have to worry about zombies. Because if everybody does end up bringing frontline, and you guys really do kill him very fast, then you will actually make the boss disappear. Yes, he will literally disappear, and he just won't be there. I'm going to be showing you guys what I mean right now.
Flexing on my own dime, no. I've been working on my own time, no. Flexing on my own dime, no. Yeah, made it happen, making songs, man, I do that on.
As you guys can see, if you just kill him too fast, then he will actually disappear. It's kind of funny to watch this, because I mean, it's just something you don't expect to see. I mean, a boss disappearing because you take too much damage, and it is pretty insane. As you guys can see, we're on top of the boss, and there is the sword just floating, which we try to pick it up. We couldn't pick it up. But yeah, it's literally the boss, and he's invisible, and we killed him so bad that he doesn't exist. So definitely have some mercy for the boss. Now let's get right into how to do this. Now before we go into the boss fight, make sure you have a double tap, speed cola, and you have the guns that I told you to pack a punch, and also have the setup with the mods. So let's get right into this. So when you guys start off, you want one person to activate frontline and one person only. Now once that one person activates frontline, you guys want to have everybody else just simply shoot the boss and shoot him as fast as you can. Now you do not have to worry about being too fast right here, because there should be that one person with just shell shock. And if you do it correctly, you should see the boss goes for the pads automatically. Now what you want to do after he goes for the pads, you want to shoot the pads, and after you guys shoot the pads, which as you guys can see, he's doing it right now, he's going to be regenning, shoot the pads as fast as you can, and he should fall down after that. As you guys see, I'm going to be getting down over there, and he should be on the ground. Now what you guys want to do is you want everybody to activate the front line, and the one person to activate the shell shock, and you just want to keep on shooting him, and just keep on doing it. And what you should see is as soon as he comes up, you should see him just go right to the next stage. And then you guys want to take out the pads again, make sure he doesn't get that much health. Now as you guys see, there we go. Now right here, what you want to do is you want to have somebody activate a heart, so then you don't have to worry about no specialist at all. So make sure they activate a heart, and then activate your front line again. As you guys see, there's the heart. So everybody activate their specialist and keep on shooting him. Then you will see when he gets back up, he's going to go for the next stage. Look at that, guys. Pretty insane. He's going for the next stage really fast. And then you guys want to go over to the pads yet again, and then just shoot out the pads. And then you want another person to activate their heart again after he falls to the ground, and just keep on shooting him, and you should be good to just beat this boss. And that's really about it, as you guys can see. And make sure when you are shooting him, aim for his head. That's the best place to shoot him at, just for his head. And as you guys see, he's gonna go right to his seat, and that's it for the boss fight. Easy as that. Just make sure to pop those hearts and have those specialists running at all times. Now if you guys have 2 players or 3 or 4, you just pretty much follow the same thing, where the other players just bring M1 or the 9mm SAP. Just make sure, like I said, at least one person has a Ravenclaw, and you'll be able to do this. So as you guys can see, here's the cutscene. Now make sure to shoot him after the cutscene, because he does try to kill you again. But that's really about it for this video. That's about it for the boss fight skip strategy. Definitely won't take you a long time at all to beat this boss. So if you haven't beat this boss, use a strategy ASAP and beat this boss. Now expect more crazy glitches coming soon, and I will have early gameplay for Black Ops 4, so expect that to be pretty beast, and I think you guys will like that. So that's about it for this boss fight skip strategy. As you guys see, we are shooting him right there at the end. Now you do not need to activate a heart for this at all, because it doesn't take that many bullets to kill him. So that's really about it for that. Now hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's video. I might have another video up today depending on how much time I have. So let's get right into today's question of the day. So today's question of the day is going to be, what character is the hardest character to unlock so far? Now go to your top right now, click on the little eye, and then vote on the question of the day. I should have a list of the hardest characters to unlock, and simply just vote on the hardest. In my opinion, the White Slayer is definitely the hardest for sure. But once you guys do vote for the question of the day, make sure down below in the comments and tell me what you put for the question of the day. But anyways, that's it for that, and let's get right into the trick questions. So the answer to last trick question is going to be, as I was going to the mall, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife held 2 bags. Each bag held a mother cat. Each mother cat had 6 babies. How many people were going to the mall? Answer that down below. For the first person to get that right, they call me pinned and you will get a shout out next video. You only get 1 shout out per week, but that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to be a part of the ninja team today, because in order to be a ninja, you have to be silent, and I'm called Silent 9. Anyways, that's what it. Peace out, see you in the news video. Have a great day.
Write them down and put them in a song. Back in the rap again, I need to move and then find a beautiful view. Set up shop, get a room for 2. Make a new album, then finally snooze. Cause I get no sleep, I get no peace. Cause I get no green when I'm living stress free.